Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Duke for Bruce. We're here in Crusader Kings 3 once more with you all for another time lapse. Suggestion comes from J.H. Van Kenster and Mertkel, who say make culture kingdoms and unite them all. So we've gone ahead and rolled up all the cultures into their parent culture. So Iberia is Andalusian, Galician, Asturians. Central Germanic is all the Frankish, Saxon, Bavarians. West Germanic is all the Scots and Anglo-Saxons. All of the Norse have been united. So you get the picture. Understand that we've just taken the culture and rolled it all up into its parent under one kingdom. All right, let's get down to some predictions. I think that both the Arabic and Byzantine empires will probably be the most powerful amongst everybody. The most prolific religion will be Catholicism. And lastly, I think the most stable kingdom will be either Iberia or Frankish, not moving very much or expanding very much. All right, with those predictions out of the way, let's see what happens in this time lapse. Alrighty, it is the year 2000. It's the distant future. 933 years have passed, and things are a lot more not mega nations as I thought. I assumed by this point that there would be one or two nations, but it seems like the AI is, for whatever reason, not able to maintain large swaths of land over and over again. There's probably going to be some horrible combinations of culture already. Just let's get into it. All right, so let's start with our religion tab. Oof. So it looks like it is the year 2000 and everybody has adopted Christianity as the major religion. Damn. Orthodox is sprouted out here and there, but for whatever reason, their Christianity or Catholicism is what reigns supreme. Shaviism survives a little bit, but everything else has died away, which is really, really surprising. Usually you feel like that wouldn't be true, but let's get down to culture. So far, not a lot of change. Like, obviously the splits that normally have happened. There are some things that I would think, like Greco-Franconian is not what Greco-Franco. Kind of like that better. Greco-Franconian is a thing. Bedouin, like, it's just like there are some holdouts where culture seems to have just stayed the same, not a lot changing. 1149 actually didn't take them as long as I thought, maybe just because they were able to get enough of the prestige and piety to make it happen. How did the kingdoms in general fare? Was there a lot of change in them? It looks like for the most part a lot of them stayed pretty similar looking. Not a lot of border gore. Brythonic has expanded a little bit into their neighbors. East Slavic kind of got taken out. It looks like the Holy Roman Empire has split into adding the for whatever reason the Southern Slavs joined in on this weird version of the Holy Roman Empire. But good to see. Let's look at our language map mode and see what's going on. Looks like Berber, Chadic, Georgian. What is going on here? Why is that a thing? I don't know, but they are speaking it. Is it because why Georgian is spoken in India? I am unsure. I think it's either Berber or East Slavic as being the most spoken language in these areas. As for stable or lands that didn't change, I think I was right with Iberia and Frankish not really expanding that much. They did lose some territory, but they did gain some too. I'm really surprised that the Maghreb kingdom stayed the same. The Berber kingdom stayed pretty much the same and then just became an empire. Looks like the Indo-Aryan people are the ones who are the most prolific with their 250,000 troops. Then it's the Holy Roman Empire with 230k, and then after that it's the Iberian Lord with almost 200,000. So for the most part, pretty good. I just want to look also at the sum of skills, just see if there is any. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, to see if there's, at this point, with everybody being some combination of genius, beautiful, or something in between, how often are they getting crazy stats? Like this lady somehow has 100 stats in all of her things just because she's a genius and has lived very long. Made a lot of friends. I don't know, became friends with a lot of people in the year of 1997. July of 1997 was a popular year for our great Agnes von Beesten. She made a shit ton of friends, and then a lot of her friends died in the late 90s. So interesting. So what have we learned? It seems to be that the culture didn't really have that big of an effect on who was better or worse. It seemed like for example, Frankish was surrounded by a bunch of people and didn't really expand at all, maybe due to them all being Christians, so they weren't likely to expand to each other. Whereas these boys, the West Germanic boys came in and got it done and took over the rest of the lands. North Germanic stayed about the same. Central Germanic did their favorite thing of forming the Holy Roman Empire. So yeah, it seems like whatever the AI is going to do, they're going to do. Obviously, with the prolonged period of time, I was really hoping to see one supreme culture come out of this, but it seems like no matter what, the situation is always likely to be too volatile for that one nation to take all of it over. But I hope you enjoyed this time lapse. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao.